Welcome back to RaBBois. My name is Yitz, joined by my brother Tzvi, who is really thirsty. And I will say, did you see all those Chabad guys by the Trump rally?
No, what happened?
Oh, you didn't? No, nothing happened. It's
I
just
did not
hilarious.
see. Well,
Oh,
they
I
were
wish
they
you
were
would have
like
saw.
yapping about stuff.
Just yapping. They got on the news a lot because you know how we yap.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's whenever you go to Brooklyn. So there's a bunch of yeshivas there, high schools, and we don't get out much. So then there's a huge Trump rally. So like, let's just go to have fun. Like that's like the mindset. We're just gonna go and be nuts the whole time.
Did
So
you? Yeah. What's up?
so everyone's just standing around, and then these Chabad boys are just singing every song, like just going nuts and yelling, and like every time there's a microphone, like they'd go to these guys because there's a huge line, and there's of course a small group of 10 guys. I don't know these people, but they look just like you would expect to be like in your class,
Yeah.
and they're all like, so then like some guys going around with the mic, they're like, give me the mic, and like they start yelling at it because basically just
I
it's
might have
fine, though.
seen. I might have seen bits of it. I did see. This is actually different. I'm pretty sure like a celebrity went to Crown Heights recently, and like all the girls of Crown Heights were like surrounding him. I'm pretty sure it was like this celebrity who.
Oh
guess
yeah,
he's
because they're
attractive
shooting
guy.
that movie.
They're shooting a movie. Yeah. It was getting sent around WhatsApp chats, and apparently it wasn't a good look or something like that.
I did not see that.
I don't know. But yeah, the holidays just passed. We just celebrated the Torah, Simchat Torah. That was great.
Right.
I was in Crown Heights. As some of us might know, Yitz was in Cincinnati, which is great. You know, we love that. A lot of fun stuff. And before
You don't even know.
I'll get to that in a second. But before I do, I just want to mention because I had a slushie in the beginning of this episode.
Yo, where's your cut?
I am. Listen. So also my hair's kind of wet. I was like to my boy, we need to go to 7-Eleven, right? Because there's one walkable. It's very dangerous when there's a walkable 7-Eleven near you, by the way. And so we went there. It was good. We went back, and it instantly, Miami weather, it instantly started like pouring, like just all over the place. So we find this alley, and we hide in the alley, and and a random door opens, and that door, we go inside of it. We realize it's the back of a kosher restaurant. So we're hiding in like the back room of it. And then one of the waiters walks in and we're like, oh, we're about to get in trouble. And he's like, oh, shoot, you're that guy on Instagram. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. Yeah, that was a funny experience. And we got poured on. But we got it back. We're here. So that's great. But that was random side tangents. I was in Crown Heights for the holidays. And it was a wonderful, wonderful experience. Pretty much so many Jews come down during that time of the year. And for me, I was interested to go down because obviously I'm kind of a big deal. I don't know if you know this yet.
Oh, yeah?
There's this new
Because of the podcast, because we have 1,000 subscribers.
There's this, oh my God, thanks for reminding me. Guys, we hit 1,000 subscribers. We really appreciate that a lot. Welcome to all the new viewers. Right, but I do TikTok and Instagram, so I was curious if anyone would know me, because I remember last year they did. Yet it was crazy. It was a stampede. It was for those that know Crown Heights geography. I was walking up and down Kingston Avenue, and it was every second. It was. People were going over, are you Jew boy? Or they're singing The Weather Outside is Rizzy. People were just singing it. Just singing my songs I made online.
You're like Jewish famous.
Well, I'll get recognized from people that aren't Jewish, but that's literally just full demographic of people my age that would see that stuff online. This random kid literally, he yelled Jew boy, and then he went on the ground, he started bowing down. And I was like, bro, get up. What are you doing? I was with my friends though. They were like,
I'm just a regular person, just like you.
I'm just like you. I'm just like you. You know, I'm just like you guys. But so that was an interesting experience, and I was staying at my aunt and uncle's there, right? And there's this one point, like our cousins who were staying there, they said that they told everyone in their class that Jew boy was staying over at his place.
Oh
So I
yeah,
was
so you had
like,
like fans outside taking pictures.
so they came over on Shabbos, and he was like, "Oh shoot, they're like all here for you," and they're like warns me right before when they knocked on the door, and they all came inside. I hid in my room, and I hear like, "Is Chew Boy here?" Like 8 dudes are all talking about, "Is Chew Boy here?" I'm like, "Oh god, I'm stuck in my room," because I'm
How old
fine
are they?
outside, but not where I'm sleeping and where I'm eating and where I'm living. Right? That's crazy. Eventually,
Paparazzi.
yeah, so eventually they all go outside, but I still can't leave the yard to go anywhere, so I'm stuck in the house. So I go over to our aunt and uncle, and I'm like, "Is there like any other exit in this place for me to go?" And they're like, "Not
You need an
really."
escape hatch.
And they're like, "Oh, no, we had the garage." They bring me to the back, and they open up the garage, like physically, like wheel it open, and it leads me to an alley, and that alley leads me to like Albany, and I escaped through there because they would have followed me, bro. Like it was kind of crazy. Yeah, people were getting kind of a little crazy,
A little much.
a little much, but overall it was a great experience. And there's this one moment, I know I've been yapping for a bit, but a lot happens.
Go.
There's this idea that the Chabad rabbi, the Rabbi Schneerson, had this. He would have this Torah scroll that he would dance with every Simchat Torah, right? And it's known as the Rebbe's Sefer Torah. And every year they bring it out one time a year, and you could kiss the Rebbe's Sefer Torah. It's like a whole thing, and there's a long line that you wait in to kiss this scroll, holy scroll or whatever. And my friend's like, "Oh, let's go. We gotta go kiss the Torah." I'm like, "Okay," but instead of going to the back of the line like you're supposed to, he's like, "No, we're gonna cut the line." And
Of course.
and if you've never been in 770 during the packed holidays, that's not really much of a possibility. It is, in order to cut the line, you have to go up these stairs, which people are packing down from. So it's like this impossible thing.
Towards the front. It's at the front.
Where the Rebbe used to dog, we used to
Yeah,
pray
that's what they do, yeah.
in the corner of the room. So you enter through one stairs, you leave out the other stairs. So I'm like going uphill against these tens, dozens of people, hundreds coming out towards me. This kid I'm with somehow sneaks through. He like slips through everyone and somehow gets there. I did not have as fortunate of luck. I'm trying to get through there, and I hear people yelling, "You're blocking the exit! You're blocking the exit!" And it's dangerous, and hands start to like slowly come around me and like grab me to prevent me from cutting. And it's sort of like a video game. There's like initial waves, right, of enemies, like the level 5 enemies. They're easy to get rid of. You get through them. But then there's the final boss, and it was this huge, fat...
I know who it is, by the way. I know who that is.
You know who he is, right? Not
Yeah,
American, you know. Full on, I get physically grabbed, and thrown down the stairs. I got thrown down like 6 or 7 stairs.
You did not reach the top of the flagpole.
I'm telling you, I was literally like, it was like there were 8 zombies dragging me, and then I just got thrown. You know, in Harry Potter, when they're doing, this is crazy neat. Actually, a lot of people might get this. In Harry Potter, when they're doing the tasks of the Triwizard Tournament, Harry has to go underwater, right?
Yeah.
And he becomes like half, he breathes underwater, and there's these sea monsters grabbing at him, trying to make him drown. Yep. That's what was going on with me. They're like pulling me away from the surface. Somehow, though, I landed on my legs. When I got thrown down the stairs, I like did like Olympic landing, because if I easily could have broke something, 100% could have broke something, but I didn't because I had God on my side. And
by the way, I'm just like, you made that person's day. As much as like everyone's yelling at you, it's part of it. Somebody has to go the opposite direction for the big, huge, fat guy to pull you off. It's part of the process.
Yeah. Oh, there's no cutting lines in 770.
No, but it's part of the fun. because every year someone does it, and every year says, I have to do it again. It's part
Unfortunately, no tunnels that I could find. No tunnels, but definitely a lot of sweaty men. So if you're into sweaty men, come to 77. What? Come to 770.
You didn't actually kiss the Simchat Torah? I did when I was there.
So my friend, he like took his yarmulke and he touched the Torah, and then I kissed his yarmulke. So I kinda got something, but
you could have just kissed the men who were touching it.
I'm not kissing any men. No, not today. Not yet. You never know. But yeah, for now, so that was overall the thing. I was not gonna lie. Let me be honest for something. For a second, I sort of understood why celebrities are a piece of crap to people. Now, just listen for a second. Not a piece of crap, but like they're just not in the mood for people sometimes. Because there was a certain time, because dude, people were coming over to me every second, and it's amazing. And if you see me, come over to me and say hi. But it was like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. I was dead, right? I was like drunk, which I could do because I'm legal. Because legal,
that's right.
I'm
legal,
right. And that's the first time I ever. Because legal. And it was like 4 a.m. and I was just done, and I didn't want any social. I literally I had to take the side streets because it was, yeah. Your brother has some motion. Oh, and one of the guys watched the podcast. So shout out to that guy. He's a watcher of the podcast. Yitz, you might have some motion if you go to Crown Heights.
I'm wondering.
You might start getting a little bit of motion.
Yeah, just I what's it called when you I clutch to your coattails, riding your wave.
And that's great. And what was it? The guy that I met in the alley while I got the slushie, he also knew my podcast.
Nice.
He saw the podcast about the tunnels. Yeah.
So you met a guy at 3 a.m. when you're on your way back, and you were done.
It was just I kept on seeing people, and
when I was trying to make your way back, and everyone kept coming over on your way out.
I just went to the side to quieter streets. There's this one point where one of our cousin's friends who they were staying outside trying to find me. One of them got in the house or whatever after everyone left, and he went upstairs. I was eating. He wanted to see me.
You're eating a hamburger.
And he was freaking excited to see me. And I'm like, us when we're hungry. We got to eat, right? We're not in the mood of people.
F off, I'm eating.
Yeah, so I was literally, I gave him a fist bump. I'm like, it's nice to see you, but bro, I'm eating. And you're in my house.
What an asshole. You're such an asshole.
Yeah, that was the one time I was an asshole. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, barge in someone's house so you could freaking...
I don't get why.
Not for anything else, just for me. No one
you've actually ruined all the celebrity shine for me, because as a kid, you're oh, celebrities. As you get older, you realize they're just people, and I didn't care as much. Whatever.
I'm better than everybody.
No, it's cool because people want to see celebrities because they're famous, which I get. But ever since you start getting recognized, it's no offense, but why would I want to see you?
Hey,
I see you all the time. Hey. Also, what? I'm just gonna look at you and be like, hi.
What is that from your perspective? Remember when we went to the movies one time? Allegedly, obviously, we're holy guys. We don't need to go to the movies.
We don't go to that stuff.
But and I got recognized at the cash register. So what's
it's
that?
Fun for me. I laugh. I say it's hilarious that this random popcorn scooper guy knows my brother.
He wasn't Jewish. He was just a dude.
No, he wasn't Jewish.
Yeah.
I found that hilarious. It felt cool. It feels cool, because you're famous. Enough that people know who you are, random people. But my point is that it's funny that this guy wants to go into the house and see you eating noodles or something. It's so dumb. You're just a person.
I was eating cholent.
Oh.
Yeah. I was not in the mood.
Because we have Jewish celebrities, famous singers, and they're just fully integrated into our culture. Meaning
it's everybody's uncle. It's not a special.
Yeah, they go to synagogue.
We're not related to anybody, so it's more of a mystery.
But it's also nobody goes over to these people on the street because they have a talent and they're famous, but they also are just part of the community. It's not a big deal. That's just how we treat a lot of because a lot of people live in Crown Heights, and there's a lot of famous singers in Crown Heights. But anyway, so it's just interesting that they were so crazy to see you. Like,
this
what are they
random
gonna
dude
get?
from Ohio.
They just want to go tell their friends that they saw you. I mean, that's what it is. They want to be like, yeah, I actually met him.
Maybe they're a
He's
fan
eating
of the
cholent
content.
just like us. He's one of us.
Maybe they're a fan of the content yet, and they wanted to. Some of them
We
followed me for
appreciate
a
it.
bunch of years. What's funny is people they'll come over and they'll say like I'll get different quotes from based on what they know me from.
That's
so
funny.
some people are like singing "The Weather Outside Is Rizzy," which is a song that I made for like that's been doing well recently, and then other people
Yeah,
are
no,
like,
I will say that whole thing is like absolutely ridiculous. I was trying to like
"The Weather
I was
Outside
trying
Is
to,
Rizzy." I advertise
over
our
the
podcast
holidays.
with it.
Over the holiday, what?
We advertise our podcast. With
Yeah,
it.
heck yeah. Oh, I'm gonna do. You know, I'm not gonna like not use it to advertise our podcast. But this the idea that like I guess I understand like trends, but like it's so like brain rot. It's crazy. I was trying like I was talking to our father. I'm like, why this song out of all the crazy shit that you post? Like just like, oh my gosh, we should do like a watch party with just your old TikToks. Anyways.
Our father knows brain rot. You know, he's like in the loop. It's funny.
Yeah, because he watches your stuff.
If you ever wonder where I get it from, it's that man right there. He's in the loop. He'll say stuff randomly, like he'll say like a Gen Alpha, Gen Z slang randomly, and I'll be like where'd you learn that? Where'd you?
I think either you're really dumb
Yeah.
or you're really smart.
Oh.
Because like you know exactly what the kids are doing. Like you understand what's happening.
So I don't necessarily find anything I put out currently like that entertaining per se. I mean, I'm like, yeah, I'll sing a brain rot song and get some views. Like, yeah, I don't care. I mean, and they're paying now. TikTok, when it's longer than a minute, I get paid now. So that's been fun. Yeah, I'm just riding the wave. This is what I've been doing. You find something that works, you milk it, and then you find another thing that milks. And that works, and then you milk that. So that's been like my shtick. And actually, but recently I was thinking, you know, I'm sick of finding new sticks to milk. You know, we gotta find something concrete. You know, it's time for JewBoy to be like I am the content. It's not me finding content. It's like I am the content. You know. So I'm going to Los Angeles next week. I'm going to the L of the A, yeah, and we're gonna be doing some networking, and we might possibly run into. I mentioned that a guy that I worked with works with the Octua girl, so I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, but there's a possibility. That
of a collab?
That a JewBoy Hawk Tour thing, it's possible, and it'd be the hilarious, most random thing in the world, but it's definitely possible. Like
that'd be hilarious.
Like high chance possible. You know, never did I say anything, but that's next week. So I'm gonna go down there and meet with a few people and try to do some networking. Yeah, I'm going to LA yet. You know what's crazy? I didn't buy a return ticket yet. I'm just there.
You don't know how long you're gonna be there?
The plan was like Sunday to Wednesday, go to LA. But I got.
Was it pre-planned, or you're just showing up?
I arrived back from Crown Heights a couple of days ago, and I'm like, wait, I'm supposed to be networking, and I'm like, and I call up my guy. I'm like, I'm going to LA, and he says when, and I'm like, Sunday. And then I got the ticket that night.
That's good.
And I found a place. Yeah, I mean, it's very spontaneous, but. Sometime. What was your question?
Oh, was it pre-planned or you just random?
Nah, very random. I was like, I just need to go down there and see what's up. And
but you have people to talk to there?
I got talk to her. Oh no, just I got a couple people. I'm trying to find more. So if you're in LA and you want to say what's up, I'm looking for more things to do. Literally hit me up. Literally DM me, and you never know.
You should do stand up.
I'm not doing stand-up's my retirement plan.
Okay, I got it.
It's once I'm like rich, famous, you know, obviously, then you could just do stand-up for the rest of your life.
Careful not to sell your soul.
Oh, but I thought we agreed we're doing that. Didn't we say we're gonna do that?
Oh, it depends how much they pay you.
I'm saying, like, am I gonna sell my soul? What does that mean, sell my soul? like literally sell your soul, like that dude that I met that said that he sold his soul, or like he was freaking, I don't know, he was all Satan and stuff. That reminds me, when I was there's this thing during the holiday of Simchat Torah called Talucha, which is basically where it's specifically in Chabad, where Chabad will go out to other synagogues farther away to spread joy and light to the other synagogues. So I did that with a group of people. We went to a different one, and we had some fun there. And right outside there's this restaurant, and I sat down with this random. It was a Satanist, so I was speaking with him for a little bit. We were talking about gematria and 666, and I was like, "Oh hell yeah, bro!" I was like, I was like, "Oh Satan, yeah," you know. I was all over that. He was like, "Oh, okay." He got like the eyeliner on, the black eyeliner and the black outfit, and I'm like, "Bro, like, cast a spell or something." But he wasn't, and eventually my friends pulled me away, and we went, and then we went on a journey.
Sorry, you couldn't get your full.
Yeah, I wanted some black magic going on. So listen, would I sell my soul? I wouldn't do anything that would affect Judaism. That's for sure. Oh, I believe in the religion low key, but high key, Jew boy, But in regards to
the name.
But in regards to just like, hey, join our political party, we'll give you money. Depends.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna have to start endorsing people.
Depends how much money, It really just listen, bro. You only live once, Like,
actually, it's true. You'll be going right before the election, through the election.
Oh.
So depends when you get
signed. What if I have like an impact on the election? What if everyone wants to hear what Jew Boy has to say?
Well, for the right price.
For the right price.
They'll hear what you have to say.
Guys, we're here. You said the podcast we're getting bought out, right?
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually, right. I mean, we'll take sponsors if maybe we'll take sponsors right now. Now that we're plugging this episode, every single, on the Instagram, a lot of Jew Boy viewers here. Maybe it's time to sell out. We've been doing this for a bit. Manscaped.
That's the most Jewish product.
What? I mean, I don't really know what product specifically, but
Yo, I didn't tell you about my Simchat Torah.
I was about to ask. I've been doing all this yapping. Yeah, I was literally about to ask. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you left. You ditched us.
Excuse me?
On our own.
Right. I was home for the first few days.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we were chilling. He went to my sukkah. Saw my couch in my sukkah, which is pretty chill.
This guy has been yapping about for like this whole holiday that he has a couch.
It's cool.
He has a couch in his sukkah. And it's like the coolest thing ever. It
is very cool.
It's all right, I guess. I mean,
whoa.
Your whole thing wasn't even covered. Like it was short.
I didn't have enough.
It was short. Yeah.
Okay, because I have to make it. I'm learning. Okay, It's my first year.
I'm not inviting my tall friends.
You ditched us, so then I went to we have a Chabad synagogue here, and it's always pretty lame. But the last few years, people stayed because everyone usually leaves.
Right.
Like
I left
you,
because it's lame.
So because it's lame. So anyway, so we stayed. I stayed, and so I go to the Chabad synagogue, and bro, there was no one there. Like. No one.
No one?
Worse than worse. Like, you've been there when there's no one there? There's less than what you've seen. Like, it's probably like 12 to 15 people.
That is pathetic.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That is disappointing.
But, so first I was like, yo, this is pretty depressing, low-key. But,
high key.
So our brain the brain always goes to, we just have to drink a lot. Because no one's here.
Right.
So we just have to drink a lot, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's always the first night because whatever. I won't get into too much Jewish lore, but anyways, I have to pause. I really need to blow my nose. I'm sorry.
What are you talking? Blow your nose? No, actually, I'm keeping this in. I'm keeping it in. Yeah.
I got a bad cold.
No, you're allowed to blow your nose. I'm keeping it in. Anything else? Oh, you want to blow it again? Are you done?
Get out of here, bro.
I'm not editing it. I'm keeping it in.
You're so annoying.
Okay.
Anyways,
yeah. Before we rudely
whatever.
interrupt.
So we take a few drinks and we danced it out. It was nice because you're just like drinking and then you're dancing and you don't care and it's just so little people. There's nothing to do except for dance and drink. So it was fine. It's not like we got wasted. Okay, relax, everybody.
Sounds like a bunch of alcoholics Yeah, we danced and we drank and we
I know.
danced and
Well,
drank.
bro. There was like one person there who's new,
Oh, poor
and
person.
oh, so they're like not. They're like, why should I drink my face off? It's just the holidays, and I just watched them the whole night, like slowly lose it. Like oh my god,
You
this is
can't be
taking
sober in
forever.
that setting. That is,
No, you can't. You literally can't. You have to leave.
yeah.
The people who were sober, some people just like left, but this person is dedicated. Is going to stay through the whole thing. And we're talking about all the cliches, like the person who drags on the first out there racer because everyone's drinking and nobody cares because everyone's drinking, but it goes on for forever. And then like not ending because everyone wants to grab and run around the room and not bring it back.
You
Like
know
all
what's
the
you know,
cliches.
you know what's worse than a small crappy minion? A small crappy minion that gets dragged on for no reason.
Oh, that was us.
Yeah.
So then the second day, so it was fine. I mean, it's not like everybody at the synagogue recognized me though.
Huh?
Everyone recognized me
Because they know
because
you
they know me. Yeah.
in real life, our whole life.
Yes.
Wow, that's some crazy. I
Thank
got
you.
recognized in that synagogue once by someone that didn't know us.
Oh, you're right. That was funny.
That kid. It was actually during Simchat Torah, and he said "juice," one of my memes, and then he walked.
Well, yeah, he
away.
kept looking at you, and then eventually he went around. He said it, and we're like, okay, like we get it, you know him. But he was being weird the whole time.
No, it was a kid. No, or was that a different time?
Yeah, yes, it was a kid, a non-Chabad kid,
He wasn't religious. I
came.
don't think.
or I don't know if he was religious.
Ah, no, the one I'm
And
thinking of.
he kept looking at you and whispering to his brother the whole time, and then eventually he said something to you. We're like, okay, he was
Yeah.
cute. But anyways, then whatever. The next few days was, I went to different synagogues. We had a community dancing, but I only drank the first night, and then I was like,
Bro has a wife and kids.
yeah, it's just
Imagine.
not fun after. Like I felt gross the next day. And
Because
then
you're in
like,
freaking Cincinnati, respectfully. I mean, there's not much.
yeah, exactly. So I just
Yeah.
like, so the first night goes unbearably long, and everyone drinks, so you go with them. But the second night, everyone's done. So like, no drinking, just eat your meal.
Just sad.
And then
Sad Torah.
It was
It should be
beautiful.
called. It should be called Sad Torah because that's what it's like down there.
It was beautiful.
Yeah,
The
sure.
community event was really nice. Okay.
Community event. What are you
Yeah,
talking
we
about?
all the synagogues got together and danced.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
That's
they
like
did a
Avengers Endgame. What do you?
It was. They did.
When?
They arranged it
Like during the
because
holiday?
it was because October 7th.
So during the holiday they were doing that.
Yeah, because it was on Simchat Torah that it happened.
Uh-huh.
So they did
I did not know that.
It's beautiful.
Oh, wow. Was it or is it hella awkward?
It always is awkward. I saw like some old friends, like the old friends from the school.
We have an
know what
awkward
I'm
ass
saying?
community. That's why. Hey, do you want cheap housing and
Yeah.
that's about and school? Come to Cincinnati but that's it. That's all. That's it. It's
Low-key
really
not
cheap
cheap
though.
anymore.
Nah, dude, I was because I was at University of Miami, right, for Rosh Hashanah, and my friend was showing me these houses that looked like Cincinnati houses, or they were nice houses though, and they looked like nice Cincinnati houses with big yards and whatever. I was like, how much is that? He's like 4 or 5 million, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
And
whatever.
when we
It's
were
not
back
comparable.
home, I was driving with our father, and we went by similar houses with even bigger yards, and I was like, how much is that? He's like 600,000-700,000. I'm like, geez,
Okay, but you can't
800.
compare.
I know, but it's just crazy. It's just like it's insane. Like that's insane. Come on. I mean, it's just insane.
Yeah, because you're living in freaking Miami.
It's true.
You're living in freaking Ohio.
Obviously, I'm still gonna live in Miami though. Probably. I mean,
Long term, or you're gonna go to LA and you get stuck there being an Uber driver.
I got my license renewed, but it's in Ohio. I mean,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
yeah, I did that. I got a nice picture, so that was great. But
Oh, yeah, it came out good.
it did come out good. I made them retake it over and over until I liked it. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Yep.
I thought they were just like next.
No,
next.
they took the picture, and there she was like, "Is that good?" And I'm like, "No, I don't think so." And we did it again. She's like, "It's good." And I was like, "Nope, I don't think so." And we did it again. She's like, "Is this good?" And I'm like, "I hate to do this to you, but it's just not that good." And the fourth time, it was good, and I was with our father.
I hear there's.
And I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it is good though, right? That's clearly, it is like, it is good. Yeah, it is much better. Yeah.
They still talk about you there. The kid
Where?
who took 4 photos
Really? Where?
at the DMV.
Oh, yeah, obviously. The all new Jew boy. All those government paid people. They were such big fans, which is great. Taxes, we pay taxes.
You know,
When it
it's
comes to
I'm very
them.
impressed by you, by the way. Because this whole
Oh,
podcast, you haven't
oh.
talked about Bitcoin yet, which I'm glad because every time Bitcoin is up, you act like you're some like financial
I'm a
genius. It pisses me off.
genius. Bitcoin is at what 72,000. What did I
Yeah,
say?
something like that.
It's reaching all time highs again. And everyone they called me a madman. They called me crazy. I mean, we didn't talk about it too much on the podcast, only a couple times. But if you've been around me, obviously I'm a bit of a crypto maniac. You guys literally got me a Bitcoin blanket. I mean, that's how.
Oh, yeah. Wait, do you have it? I've never seen it.
I do. Oh, it's in the closet now. But yeah. Oh, I mean, it's right over there. I have it all the time. No, I literally put it in the closet like last night.
Oh, for sure.
No, I did. It was literally there. It's just it looked messy. I'm trying to figure out where to place it in my new place. Yeah.
Up on your couch.
No, it's great. I really appreciate Bitcoin blanket. It's like the greatest thing ever.
Oh, you're welcome.
And yeah. But there's something else you wanted to say, no?
I did.
Yeah, you had this thing. I forgot what it was. But do we have Discord questions?
Oh, I don't know. Check. I had nothing else. It was just about the.
About what?
Oh, nothing. I just was gonna. Nothing.
Are you sick?
Yeah.
You are sick. Why are you sick? Huh?
Great question.
No, because I got sick when I came home. I got sick. Like I caught something, and like that was my vacation, and I was pissed. And it sounds like you have the same thing now.
I think it's for my kid.
Is it your kid or someone
Not gonna
else's
lie.
kid? I don't know. Someone's kid.
How
Someone's
deep?
kid.
Like it's a deep cough. What I got right now. It's like
Not a deep
terrible.
cough. It was just like a bad cold, and it's like this whole situation or something.
I apologize.
No, it's fine. I mean, if you've got nothing else, point is next week I'm gonna be in it.
Do you have Discord questions?
I don't think we really have any. Yeah, I forgot to ask my Discord. Yeah, kind of awkward. But listen, next week we'll have more content because I'll be coming back from LA. Oh, we can't record next Wednesday. Yeah.
Okay, it'll be later in the week.
Yeah, it'll probably have to be like Thursday or something. But yeah, but we'll have some good content though. So maybe we'll freaking meet the Hawk Tua girl, and it'll be the greatest thing that would ever happen in Chabad, right?
Yeah, there might be a new president. That'd be cool too.
Oh yeah, that I guess also. I want to do the outro.
Okay. Oh, follow my Twitter. I still only have 6 followers. I don't post on it.
Emotion.
No motion. I don't really post on it because I just have nothing to say because I don't know. Maybe I should post on it more and then tell people to follow and then people listen because I actually have stupid content to read.
Maybe no one wants to follow your Twitter.
That's true.
Thought of that.
It's technically the channel's Twitter, whatever.
Yeah,
No
but I have
big
my
deal.
own, so it's just yours. Okay, do the outro. Go. I'm drinking the slushy.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to download on Spotify, like, subscribe, comment if you have anything interesting to say. Thanks so much. Goodbye.
Bye bye.